City Council Finance meeting. Roll call, please.
Mr. Foyce?
Here.
Mr. Nichols?
Here.
Mr. Childs?
May I have approval?
Chair?
Go ahead.
I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda as proposed, as well as approval of the minutes of the September 16th, 2024 meeting as proposed.
We have a motion and a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. First up, we have travel requests.
Mr. Chair,
Mr. Childs.
I
Sorry.
move to approve the following travel requests. Number one, Lakeisha Veasley, Housing Authority Director, Housing Coordinators Janet Wessels, Sunita Muhik, Beverly Cosby, Waitlist Coordinator, Bookkeeper Jennifer McGee. That's for the HOTMA training by Iowa National HRO in West Des Moines, Iowa, October 17th to 18th, for amount not to exceed $1,900. Sergeant Holscher, FBI Hazardous Devices School, Huntsville, Alabama, December 8th through 13th, 2024, for amount not to exceed $750. Investigator Watson for AX150 Core Mobile Acquisition Analysis online course from November 12th to 15th, for amount not to exceed $3,249. Officer Friends for Pat McCarty's Tactical Street Crimes Training in Des Moines, Iowa, from December 11th to 13th. Amount not to exceed $509. Brian Baker, HVAC Inspector Brad Baldwin, and Mike Herkes, Property Safety Inspectors, for the 2024 Iowa 8th Fall Education Conference in Cedar Rapids from November 7th to 8th. Amount not to exceed $915. Building Department, Greg Alheim, Building Official, and Jeff Seibel, Commercial Fire Inspector. Class meeting 2024 Fire and Building Education, West Des Moines, Iowa, November 5th through 7th. Amount not to exceed $1,412.36. Scott Brunson, Sanitation Director. Randy Bennett, Public Works Division Manager. The Iowa Recycling and Solid Waste Management Conference in Dubuque, Iowa, October 7th through 9th, for amount not to exceed $1,050.
Second.
All right, we have a motion and a second. Discussion. Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next, we have pre-authorization to expend over $2,500.
Mr. Mayor Pro Tem?
Yes, sir.
I'd like to approve the following pre-authorizations to expend over $2,500. First is for building maintenance in the amount of $94,728 for updating Commercial Street parking ramp, atrium, and sidewalk. Next is for Central Garage in the amount of $2,573.23 plus $250 shipping and handling, and that's to replace failing turbocharger with replacement kit on number 194A05. Next, for Central Garage in the amount of $3,447.50 plus $250 shipping and handling, and that's to replace bent frame on 2023 GMC Tahoe number 111236. Next is for sewer in the amount of $109,449.99 plus $2,000 shipping and handling, and that's for the Bobcat E60 compact excavator for smaller jobs. Next is for Central Garage in the amount of $3,371.10 plus $250 shipping and handling, and that's for engine control module for fire truck number 121311. Next is for Central Garage in the amount of $2,860, and that's for the annual ladder inspections for units number 310 and number 311. Next is for leisure services in the amount of not to exceed $15,000, and that is for the advertising to help with retention and recruitment of new members. Next is for leisure services in the amount not to exceed $15,000, and that is for advertising and marketing for golf courses. Next is for mayor in the amount of $36,349.56, and that is for the Intercog fiscal year 25 membership dues. Next is for MIS in the amount of $6,174.72, and that's for the Barracuda email spam filter annual subscription and maintenance renewal. Next is for police in the amount of $6,448, and that's for the annual renewal of NetCloud software maintenance agreement for connectivity to patrol car computer systems. Next is for sanitation in the amount of $36,515 plus $2,672 shipping and handling, and that is for 670 medium-sized heavy-duty garbage carts. Next is for sanitation in the amount of $5,747 plus and 50 cents plus $50 shipping and handling, and that's for RFID tags for yard waste carts. Next is for street department in the amount of $3,397.50, and that's for BAM weather forecasting app. Next is for sewer in the amount of $62,110, and that's for the removal and replacement of pump at Midway Lift Station. Next is for sewer in the amount of $8,469.28, and that plus $344 shipping and handling. And that's for Brush Cat 80-inch mower deck for T770 skid loader to maintain waterways. Next is for Waterloo Housing Authority in the amount of $8,795 plus $1,205 shipping and handling. And that's for the purchase and install of GFCI for Ridgeway Towers Public Housing Authority to comply with HUD's new Inspire housing inspections requirements. And finally, we have Waterloo Housing Authority in the amount of $18,995 plus $2,005 shipping and handling, and that's for WYND Century monitoring hardware with enterprise software suite, including maintenance and support for nicotine smoke detection at Ridgeway Towers.
Second.
Second. All right, so we have a motion and a second. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We have 3 budget line items to be amended. The first is to approve the project budget for on-media golf advertising funded with hotel motel discretionary funds in the amount of $15,000 as submitted by the Leisure Services Department. To approve the project budget for on-media sportsplex advertising funded with hotel motel discretionary funds in the amount of $15,000 as submitted by Leisure Services Department. Approve the project budget for cultural and arts advertising funded with the hotel motel tax grant funds in the amount of $20,000 as submitted by the Cultural and Arts Department. Jeez.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion. Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. And finally, for bills payments, that amount, I have, sorry, give me one sec. I hit the right one. Excuse me, for September 23rd, 2024, that amount is $4,588,592.44.
Second.
Okay, I'm going to make a motion to receive, file, and forward to the full council. I had a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Move to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
We are adjourned.